What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the Conor Hughes MMA channel, where today we have a very special guest who actually called this fight to perfection. Everyone you guys all know him already. Everyone say hello to Dustin Poirier. Oh, I told you it was gonna be bad. I know, dude. You said Max first round knockout, but you did not say by that. Yeah, but I said it was gonna be bad. It's gonna be bad. That's what I said. I know you did. McGregor fast, McGregor sleep. Well, he didn't really get knocked. Okay, I'll leave you alone now. Anyway, after 5 long years, Conor McGregor had one of the coolest walkouts of all time. Generational, some would say. But after his walkout, as he's there's not really much of the fight to break down anyway, so I'm breaking down the walkout. But on the walkout, McGregor had removed his right shoe, and as he took a step back to remove his foot from the shoe, it seemed like he jumped around on his left foot because he couldn't put anything on his right foot. Now, obviously, that watching him before the fight, no one thought anything of that. But when they showed that after the fight, he does look at his knee after the fact. And unfortunately, it seems like McGregor came into this fight with an injury. But if so, if you have a knee injury, probably not the best idea to start the fight with a flying kick and immediately falling on the floor. He gets up, throws the same kick, falls on the floor again. I'm thinking that maybe he hasn't been in the octagon in 5 years. Maybe he's not used to the mat being as slippery because maybe last time he fought there wasn't as many ads. But after the second time he fell, Max Holloway is looking at the ref, saying, "What's going on? What do I do?" And McGregor's telling him, "Let's keep going." Max Holloway goes into McGregor's guard, lands some big shots of ground and pound. And then as Holloway decides to get up, McGregor slowly gets up. And as he's standing there, Max is talking to the ref. Conor tries to, I don't think he was even throwing anything at the time. But as he's just standing there, he buckles his right knee. And immediately after that, the referee calls the fight. And I mean, such a just a severe and utter disappointing way to end this night after all this build up, and then coming off the Paddy Pimblett performance, which I'll get into in a few minutes. It sucks because knowing that even if McGregor might have just got knocked out, or like even if he got knocked out badly, there was still like, okay, I mean, he'll probably come back for one more. I mean, that was Max Holloway. Maybe if they give him a lower level opponent. But now he's going to be out for another extended long hiatus where he's going to have to rehab another injury. He didn't stay in the cage to talk to Joe Rogan after the fight. It felt like that was it. I don't think we're gonna see him again in the UFC unless it's for some gimmick fight, which is just really unfortunate. Going into the co-main event, I don't know if you guys have ever seen the meme where it's like, I forget who the original meme is making fun of, but it's like an IQ too low. That was Benoit Saint Denis in this fight. He landed a decent shot on Paddy Pimblett in the first couple seconds of the fight. I believe he landed a nice right, and then he threw a head kick. And as Paddy's backing up towards the cage, he shoots a molasses level takedown where Paddy's able to immediately get a guillotine. He guillotined the Frenchman, which is pretty cool. But yeah, he got a nasty choke in, and he was struggling to finish Saint Denis with just his arms. He was able to get his legs around, and he just Saint Denis didn't tap. I mean, ultra respect to the guy. He went out, but I mean, what a performance from Paddy! What a post-fight speech. Calls out Ilya, called out winner of Conor or Max. But I mean, I how the main card, how this main event just ended. All of the hype and excitement got sucked out of the room. It was really unfortunate. But yeah, Pimblett with I mean, just the perfect performance. Another insane walkout. I mean, the two maybe loudest walkouts I've ever heard. And excuse me. I mean, not much else I can say about this fight. It was 52 seconds, and there wasn't much to it. I think Benoit Saint Denis just had just a bad game plan for this fight. Overall, I think I went 8-5 on the card. I mean, not great. Sorry. But yeah, I mean, another star-making performance from Pimblett. In my next video, I'll figure out who he's gonna fight next. But I would love to get him on since he didn't take damage. I'd love him on the co-main, or the co-main of Aspinall Gone, if possible. Especially if that fight's gonna be in Europe. But yeah, then we had the next fight, Corey Sandhagen versus Mario Batista. Mario Batista won this fight by decision. Now, as dominant as the stats look, this fight really does come down to round one. In the first round, Corey Sandhagen was landing really good shots on Mario Bautista. And as the round progressed, he was landing really good shots, kind of what it looked like it was really a step ahead of Mario. But towards the end of the round, Mario Bautista sunk in a knee bar that tore something in Corey Sandhagen's knee. I will get to the commentary reaction to this moment after I break down the rest of the fight. Round two, after Corey Sandhagen gets hurt, clear dominant round, not dominant like 10-8, but a clear round for Corey Sandhagen where he outboxed Mario Batista, stuffed a ton of takedowns, and looked like his knee was just fine. And so, in my head, I actually thought it was 2-0 Sandhagen going into the third. But the third round was, I mean, as dominant as you can get. Mario Bautista almost finished him by knockout. So, maybe... I mean, Corey Sandhagen's chin has been utterly depleted from getting knocked down by Merab to getting knocked down by... it's late. Mario Batista. His chin has just totally diminished, and it's it's clearly at this point in his career a problem, and another knee injury that will keep another fighter out for a pretty long time. Next fight on the card was Brandon Royval versus Loner Kavanagh. Let's see, it updated on here. Perfect. Brandon Royval versus Loner Kavanagh. Now, great fight. 1-1 going into the third round, where Royval was able to find the finish. Overall, I mean, I expected this fight. I picked Loney Kavanagh in this fight. I thought he was going to be a bit too fast and be able to hit the body of Royval successfully. But in this fight, Brandon Royval stuck to his jab, stuck to his low kicks, and really just outboxed Loney Kavanagh. And then in the first round, it was a really good Brandon Royval round. To you were like, oh, how bad is Brandon Moreno? But then in the second round, Loney Kavanagh got outstruck as. Maybe I was biased. Maybe I was just watching it biasly because I gambled on Kavanagh. Maybe this was like ridiculously dominant. But yeah, in the third round, Royval able to find a rear naked choke submission. Loney Kavanagh fought it for a long time. At first it was a short choke where he had his hands like this. And then as Kavanagh tried to fight and squirm, once it got under the neck, Royval was able to switch to a full rear naked choke where it seemed like Kavanagh tapped and then maybe went out for a second. Great performance from Royval. He's in a weird position at the flyweight division because he's lost to a bunch of the top guys. So in my next video, I'll find an interesting fight for him. Called this one on the money. Bobby Green first round knockout. When this fight started, Terrence McKinney was beating the absolute shit out of Bobby Green, landing great punches, stinging Bobby Green. At one point, he dropped Bobby Green, and then was dropping insane elbow, ground and pound. Great aimed shots, a lot hitting right behind the ear of Bobby Green. But then right as it hit the 3-minute mark, just like Cinderella's sneaker coming off, once it hits midnight, it's over. But for Terrence McKinney, once it hits the 3-minute mark, we're gassed. And that's when Bobby Green took over and started. Terrence McKinney was standing up. They're both up. Terrence McKinney is up towards against the fence. Bobby Green hits him with a really nice rear teep kick that you could see Terrence McKinney's hands drop. And then Bobby Green came in and hit him with a nasty right to the... And I can't even say nasty right. It honestly wasn't that great of a punch. It didn't seem like... It wasn't a Ilya Topuria versus Justin Gaethje round 2 body shot where you see it and you feel it yourself. It was a it was exactly what you would expect from these two fighting. Unreal. In my opinion, fight of the night, with maybe a performance of the night going to Paddy Pimblett. But yeah, Terrence McKinney was really peppering him on the ground and pound. At one point, Bobby Green his head is kind of against the cage, and Terrence McKinney is throwing elbows down. The ref got super close and was standing maybe 3 feet away. I think if Terrence McKinney just kept punching, the ref would have stopped the fight. But I mean, Terrence McKinney's next camp, dude, just run wind sprints, please, bro. If you got cardio, you would be a problem, like a real issue. Bobby Green is on a generational run right now. Can I see his last fights? Yeah. What win streak? I mean, a now 4-fight win streak since these two. But I mean, these two guys are top 5 in the lightweight division level. Granted, maybe these guys aren't the most UFC level, but Bobby Green is on a absolute career resurgence. He's got what I think the coolest custom shorts in the game. And another just vintage Bobby Green performance. Unk put belt to ass. No, he didn't. Unk took a bit of a beating, but Terrence just gassed out. Unfortunate for Terrence, but I mean, unreal finish for Bobby Green. Next fight on the card, Bobby Green put on a boxing, or not even just a boxing, just a jab masterclass on Nikita Krylov. The strikes here they don't tell the story at all. Robert Whittaker was finding the jab at will in this fight, doing as he pleased. My friend just texted me, Bam Adebayo landed more punches on Tyler Hero than Conor McGregor landed, which is true, which is unfortunate. But Robert Whittaker, Bobby Knuckles, really close first round, but he was able to bloody up the nose of Nikita Krylov, and clearly Nikita Krylov's nose was bothering him with how much he was touching it. And then at the end of the round, he whips up a vintage 1-2 head kick that lands flush on Nikita Krylov. The only problem was it landed more with the foot. In the second round, also in the first round, Nikita Krylov at the start had the back of Whittaker and really just looked like maybe Whittaker wasn't big enough for the division. But second round, another really close round. But Whittaker's now really messing up the nose of Nikita Krylov. And it seems like every jab Whittaker is landing, Nikita Krylov is getting sent back and wobbled. Even when Whittaker would land an overhand right, it would not do as much damage, it seemed, as the jab did. And then in the third round, Robert Whittaker breaks the jaw of Nikita Krylov. And it is a nasty jaw break, like really bad. Like when they showed the replay, you just see his whole jaw shift. And then normally when you see that, their jaw comes back. A piece of that shit stayed. Like, I mean, just a brutal finish by Robert Whittaker. Really excited to see what's next for him at 205. His cardio didn't look the best in round 1. A lot of open mouth breathing, but and I mean, I keep saying it, it's gonna get hyperbole at this point, but a great performance, or not only a great jab display. That was using the MMA jab to perfection. What he would do was he was angling his jab where he's not just coming straight at you every time. He's coming, this one's looping. This one's from a bit down. This one's from a bit up. He's just like there was a magnet in his glove connected to Nikita Krylov's nose. I mean, Bobby Knuckles, by knockout. Okay, this fight. Oh wait. I I know this is. I forgot to do this during this fight. Breakdown. After the first round, once Joe Rogan and the other guys on commentary found out that Sandhagen's leg might be hurt, they're talking like Sandhagen's leg is literally McGregor Weidman Silva, where it's in half. He's moving around on the outside, bouncing around, and Joe Rogan's like, "Yeah, I mean his leg, something in that leg is just gone. I mean, hey, it's done. I mean, Mario Batista just needs to just kick it a few times." He probably did tear something. He didn't tear his patella. He probably tore something on the interior of his leg. And good thing for him, you're not really going to be using the interior of your leg to move around on the outside of the cage. So he was able to circle around really well. And the round after it happened, round 2, he was making Bautista swing and miss and look stupid. So, yeah. Another terrible night of listening to Joe Rogan and DC on commentary. Just please make Paul Felder permanent. All right, now that I stalled talking about this fight, Alicia Allison might be the worst guy to ever fight in the UFC. He's comparable to CM Punk. This was comparable to the UFC and Bo Nickal's debut, giving him CM Punk, and Gable Steveson, in my opinion, still looked like shit. Rapel Steveson, obviously, I'm not a fan of his at all. I think the allegations against him have pretty good evidence against them. Allegedly. But yeah, I mean, he got the knockout in this fight to a ghost punch. I don't know what hit Alicia Allison, to make him go down like he did. It seemed to be a body shot, but then it seemed like he went completely unconscious for a second. I really have no idea. Gable did land some big shots, but those weren't the ones that put Ellison down. It was super, super strange. I just think you're gonna need to build Gable Steveson like a Bo Nickel. Bias aside, I mean, he is a young prospect, 4-0 with arguably some of the best, or not arguably, some of the best wrestling credentials anyone's ever had in the sport. He's Olympic gold medalist for a reason. He's not lost on the feet, but he overswings really badly. A lot of his punches are head down with an overhand coming over the top. And obviously that's not going to work against, like, say, a Gon, Volkov, or like Aspinall. But I mean, there are a bunch of blobs you could give him that he can beat if you want to build him up. If I'm being totally honest, I think Tai Tuivasa is not a I wouldn't laugh someone out of my house if they said, I think Tai Tuivasa has a chance, not would beat Gable Steveson, but has a chance. And if someone told me, like, yeah, I think Walter Walker beats Gable Steveson, I'd offer them a cookie. And I'd be like, yeah, man, I agree. Let's talk about it. But yeah, I mean, bias aside, first round knockout, obviously pretty good. I really hope he didn't get a bonus for this fight because I did not find it impressive, and I thought there was better knockouts throughout the card. But yeah, I mean, what is Alicia Ellison now? 5-4, I think now. He doesn't need a second chance in the UFC. He can go. Give him his walking papers. We'll see you, bud. Was this? Wait, was this? Yeah. Cody Garbrandt. You light my fire. It's time to hang him up, buddy. Cody Garbrandt gets slimed out in the first round again. Got dropped. Got back up. Got dropped badly again. Just got rocked all around the ring or octagon. I mean, it is a bad. I mean, that's what Cody Garbrandt is at this point. I think it would be a shame to give him another fight. As unfortunate as that is to say, as much as I have loved the edits of Cody Garbrandt, where it's the Dominic Cruz fight, I just think it's irresponsible to put him in a fight. I mean, he has no chin at all anymore. He's getting hit and wobbled immediately. It was just a super unfortunate performance. And Adrian Yanez capitalizes on the big name that he's given. So for Yanez, called to be back in the rankings, I think. You're tweaking, bud. Sober up. You'll fight Houndy Barcelos and you'll like it. Houndy Barcelos might be in the rankings. I'm not sure. But yeah, Adrian Yanez capitalizes on the former champion that he's given. I really now don't see a fight that Cody Garbrandt should even be under a plus 150 underdog. As unfortunate as that is to say. Next fight on the card. I mean, Luke Riley. I got this fight wrong. I thought Kai Kamaka just had a bit more experience, and I thought he was going to be able to. I don't even know. I feel like an idiot thinking back now. Just based on how good of a performance Luke Riley put on. Joe Rogan said it was an early stoppage. This is one of those stoppages where it's like the ref is stopping it before a guy takes like severe damage because his body is betraying him by not going unconscious in a sense. He was hit with some massive shots, even a really flush knee. I guess Joe Rogan wanted to see this guy die. I don't know what Joe's on, but yeah, I mean Luke Riley, man. This kid's good. And I think there's a few interesting places for him to go in featherweight, where he fights next. I think definitely you want to see him fight a grappler of sorts. So I mean, yeah, I mean a really good performance. He's got dynamite in his hands. Really slick boxing, and when he does connect, he does find your chin. So Luke Riley could honestly see him getting a performance bonus as well, but I think Joe Rogan saying early stoppage might have hindered that opportunity. Now for the early prelims. Yeah, I mean that one was bad. That one was bad. Yeah, that was I mean Tracy Cortez really got beat up. And that like I mean beat up everywhere in the striking, the grappling, the wrestling. I mean, I'm gonna beat him everywhere. Just just round by round, you can see just the blue line barely even moves. Uh, just not. I mean, I can't even say like it was a bad performance from Tracy Cortez. I think Wang Kong is just really, really good, and at this point, why not give her Valentina Shevchenko? I mean, if you like, just give her the Pereira treatment. She beat Valentina in kickboxing like a decade or so ago. Why not give her a chance to fight Valentina again? Valentina's fights are boring as shit anyway. Like, maybe Wang Kong can make it interesting. And maybe because Valentina lost her in kickboxing, maybe she'll want to kickbox and be like, oh, I got that one back now. But a great call out from Wang Kong. Would love to see her fight Valentina next. Pinas unloaded a beautiful shot right on the chin of Cesar Almeida, and he just took it. Just swallowed the punch. Damian Pinas hits hard. This guy's legit got 8 abs. I mean, this guy's built like a brick shit house. This guy has unreal genetics, fast twitch muscle fibers. And the way he's throwing punches, it seems like if it lands on anyone's chin, good night. Um, but before that, Cesar Almeida was landing more shots, and they gave almost all of his total strikes were significant shots. When I saw that stat pop up, I was a bit confused. A lot of them hit the arms of Damian Pinas. But still, if the fight had ended without in the last 15 seconds, I probably would have given this round to Cesar Almeida if the brutal knockdown or just knockout because there was no follow up shots needed. He had the hammer fist locked and loaded. But it was like the Khalil Roundtree versus Anthony Smith. The guy's rolling around on the ground, hurt badly. I think it's also just a really good look for Damian Pinas to know like this might not sound this might be hard to explain, but I think his ability to be able to slow himself down and process things in a fight like that, where I just knock someone down, I have a second, like I have a break for a second, let me think, and even though this was thinking like he was showing mercy, maybe if Cesar Almeida is getting up, he's like thinking, if he goes here, I'm going to go for the submission. If he goes here, I'm going for the ground and pound. Overall, I thought Damian Pina, like this guy, also another great call out who I'll probably give him in my next video, Baisungor Susurkayev, who just fought on the UFC 328 card in May. I think that'd be a great fight. I think that would be, I believe, both fighters with 1 loss each. Maybe Susurkayev's undefeated. But yeah, I mean, Damian Pinas is a really good prospect. Cesar Almeida got done bad. We'll just say it like that. I didn't. I'm be honest. I didn't watch this. I was watching the England Norway game, but I watched a little bit of the highlights. John Garza, I mean, for a 5-day notice performance, pretty damn good. Farid Basharat, I mean, they're just waiting for you to lose one fight to cut you. I watched a highlight video of your win. Bro, that shit was boring. A fucking highlight video. I don't think John Garza is necessarily UFC material, but his level of output was inspiring. I believe like rough first round, kind of got controlled a bit, but he was able to tough it out. I mean, if you're just looking at this fight round by round, you're like it looks like you'd be like, oh, maybe he won this round. But yeah, it was a unanimous decision. I don't know what to take from this fight. I don't know how to go from here. So moving on. Zachary Reese got bombed with an overhand left, like a front overhand left, like a jab, and he got slimed. Very like quick into the fight, not much to break down. Ryan Gondra looked tubby again. But Zachary Reese, I guess, is Zachary Reese. Just shit. It's getting late. These breakdowns are getting really good. How did he choke him out? I believe this was a rear naked choke. But yeah, Cody Durden was landing really decent shots on the feet, but there was just there's no harm coming Costa's way, whereas when Costa is throwing and landing these really nice body shots on Durden, you can start to see it wear on Durden, and Durden the whole time is like stimming, like just nonstop weird movement. Alessandro Costa could get ranked at flyweight. Beating Cody Durden at the end of the day is not saying much, but he didn't look too small. He got the submission. He did what he needed to do. Yeah, how many finishes? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 finishes. I mean, you would love to say, like, holy shit, what a card, 11 finishes, but it's just the way this one ends just hurts. It truly does hurt to see. I don't know if McGregor will be back, but I do know that I will be back. I will be back tomorrow with a new video of who I want to see everyone fight next. If you made it to the end, thank you so much for watching the video. Have a good day. Please like and subscribe. Have a good one.